And I didn't, like I wrote, this is an example right here. Even me, when I wrote Señorita for Puff Daddy, the hook, the Mommy Ben Aki, that was a big song. That was a big album. I would have been, if he, Joe was our manager also. Let's not forget that. He was getting 20% from all of us, from me especially, for shows, and he was getting 20% from me for features.
So he's getting multiple cuts.
Right, which is all good, because he put us all on, so go ahead, eat, right? 20%, I didn't even find that even bad, because if he did the work that he did for Pun, I was good with that, because he did work for Pun. He made Pun, he went extra hard with Pun. So I'm basing that on that. He's going to do the same thing for me, which he started off doing, when he got me to deal with Atlantic and all of that, but he also got himself a $10 million deal with that. Those things I wasn't even putting into focus like that, because he was treating me like I thought artists should be treated. And, when I did that song Senorita for Puffy, I never got my my credits on that. And now if we go into another different camp, it's already bad enough that I don't get credit for the shit we do here with us, with you, and I help you. But now we're going to a different camp, and I do this for the next artist. You as my manager, I'm paying you 20%. You're supposed to represent me on that level. Make sure I get my credit.
Oh, so your name's not even on the actual credentials?
No, it's not even on the natural nothing. So
wow,
that was thought to be like me paying dues back in the days. That was the thing.
So wait, you were in the studio with Puffy when you wrote that?
Of course, I sung the shit first, and Puffy went over my vocals.
He was aware that was you that did it, and he didn't give you the money for that.
Well, I didn't want no money, because it was like, okay, that was more of a privilege. Puffy was on top of the world. I didn't want no money. I wanted credit. That's my writing credits. You know what I'm saying? That's writing credits that's forever.
Back end.
Right. Yeah. Like whatever, first of all, you discuss, if you're my manager, the manager's supposed to discuss the kind of conditions that, what I'm saying? Right. They by points and stuff like that. Like if it goes over this much point, if you sell this much album, I get a certain all of that he was supposed to do, because I was paying him as my manager. But it was illegal for him to even be my manager, because I was under him as an artist.
Right. That's what I was
saying. So it's called double dipping. We didn't know all of this shit. So I'm just trying to tell you, we was giving him that love on some G shit. He deserved this shit. You know what I'm saying? Regardless, he put us on.
So do you think that Puffy gave him money for that?
What happened was, this is the kicker. This is where I started noticing the funny shit he was doing. So I did all of that. He told me, yo, I kept, leave it alone. That's it. That's paying dues. I'm supposed to go through all of that. So I was like, I wasn't worried about it, because I was like, okay, cool, fuck it. I know I'm dope. This nigga, he loved my shit. He kept it. That was enough of a compliment from me. You know what I'm saying? And then Puffy started giving me fucking Sean John gear every week. So I was like, okay,
he was paying you in merch. He was paying
right. So I wasn't even mad at it. But then later on, I see the game, how it's ran, and the importance of an artist is publishing. So, I see how this nigga got a favor from Puffy from that, me doing that Senorita song, which was to appear or to actually do his first single on Don Cartagena, which was, remember when it was the title song, his first single he dropped, the Don Cartagena song, that he did the hook on. He didn't perform in the video on it because I think he couldn't afford him, but it was enough to get him on this album as a feature. Mm-hmm. So he got that favor repaid by that. My favor that I did, as far as like writing the Senorita hook, he got it. Joe collected it in being, for him to be part of Joe's album, and that's how it was collected. So he collected it for himself.